Hello, welcome to GameGen. Here's a list of the top 10 upcoming simulation games in 2024. The upcoming cyberpunk game, Nivalis, presents a promising venture into the genre. Developed by the studio behind Cloudpunk, Ironlands, the game offers a live simulation experience set in a gritty cyberpunk city. Unlike Ironlands' previous game, Cloudpunk, where players operated as a courier in a towering city, Nivalis expands the concept into a business simulation. Nivalis offers a unique slice of life simulation with realistic weather patterns, day and night cycles, and the freedom to shape your destiny in the city. Manage various businesses from restaurants to nightclubs, and choose how to spend your time each day. Whether buying or growing ingredients, exploring the city by boat and fishing, decorating your home, or customizing a new one. The game provides a rich and immersive experience. However, the game isn't solely about business management. Players can interact with various characters in the world, potentially discovering interesting stories that may aid their business or even develop romantic relationships. Lushfoil is an upcoming photography simulation game that immerses players in the role of a photographer traveling the world to capture stunning landscapes. Developed with Unreal Engine 5 by Annapurna Interactive, the game promises realistic graphics and breathtaking scenery. Players are equipped with a DSLR camera, allowing them to adjust various camera aspects including manual and autofocus, manual aperture, shutter speed, burst mode, and more. The gameplay involves rewards for patience, observation, and exploration of the beaten path, with each environment hiding unlockables, secret objectives, collectibles, and Easter eggs. Whether playing on standard PC or a high-end machine or in virtual reality, the game encourages players to slow down, take their time, and enjoy the process of capturing a picture worth sharing. I Am Jesus Christ, the world's first Jesus simulator game, allowing players to embody Jesus and perform various miracles from the New Testament. Players can use telekinesis for carpentry, charge up Holy Spirit energy for miracles, turn water into wine, heal a sick child, and face Satan in the form of a hellfire ball. Set in the 1st century AD, the game allows players to explore biblical locations like Jerusalem and Nazareth, while taking on the role of Jesus. Throughout the gameplay, players can reenact key events from the New Testament, perform miracles, teaching, and ultimately undergoing crucifixion and resurrection. Despite its controversial nature, the developers emphasize the educational aspect, with approval from certain Christian groups. The Ranchers is a captivating country life simulation set in an expansive open-world sandbox designed for 1 to 4 players. Players can unleash their creativity in creating the ranch of their dreams by raising animals, growing crops, reclaiming resources, and expanding their land. Crafting objects and machines, as well as transforming basic resources into profitable products, allows players to attract villagers, fulfill daily orders, and maximize profits. Efficiently managing the ranch involves optimizing resource consumption, signing contracts, and selling surpluses to the village. Set in a gigantic open world, players can explore on foot, horseback, scooter, pickup, or yacht, encountering mines, wild islands, shipwrecks, and dangerous monsters. Skills improvement is central to the game, allowing players to enhance character abilities based on their playstyle, such as farming, ranching, crafting/building, combat, or hunting or fishing. Falling Frontier is a hardcore sci-fi real-time strategy simulation game that involves a fresh take on the genre. Set in a new star system after a totalizing war between colonies, players must guide the survivors in establishing a new home for humanity. The game emphasizes logistics and supply chains, akin to classic tabletop war games, where players manage shipyards, supply depots, and refineries to establish dominance. Notably, the game's focus extends beyond the abstract, with named command crews possessing ranks, portraits, and unique traits. Choosing the right personnel becomes crucial in efficiently composing flotillas, and capturing enemy officers adds an extra layer of strategy. Exploration is a key aspect, as players navigate a procedurally generated star system filled with diverse celestial bodies. The game encourages building and upgrading facilities, researching technologies, and unlocking options for colonization and ship upgrades. Breathage 2 The sequel to the humorous space survival game maintains its unique and hilarious take on outer space exploration. In the upcoming installment, players venture into a wider, sandbox-like environment with expanded tools. The game aims to provide a more space-like cosmos, allowing aimless floating and debris collection. The game features diverse zones, each with unique rules, resources, and exploration routines. There are various star systems with colorful planets and deceased passengers floating around. Players can manage and enhance their spaceship, adding occasionally useless compartments. In addition, they can drive vehicles in outer space and on planetary surfaces, with vehicles equipped with trunks that open with a pleasant sound. The crew members are crucial to survival, each contributing to ship life and management, offering new opportunities. Neglecting the team, ship, and captain duties may lead to adverse consequences, emphasizing the importance of attention and leadership. Life by You is an upcoming open-world life simulation game by Paradox Interactive, led by Rod Humble, a former executive on the Sims franchise. Unlike traditional life simulation games, Life by You introduces a procedurally generated real language system for dialogue, enhancing the realism of character interactions. The game stands out with its comprehensive character simulation, employing the principle of equivalency, where every character in the fictional city has a job, home, relationships, and basic needs, allowing players to interact with any character and access their memories and attributes. The open-world design eliminates loading screens, providing players with a seamless and physically free experience. A key aspect is the freedom to turn any character into a main character, as all characters operate under the same rules. The introduction of observables adds depth to the game, allowing characters to see and remember things, influencing social interactions and events. House Flipper 2 is the highly anticipated sequel to the popular home renovation simulation game. The core gameplay involves buying run-down properties, renovating and decorating them, and selling them for a profit. In House Flipper 2, players can expect an expanded range of tools, customization options, and a more detailed simulation of home improvement projects. The game retains its realistic approach to renovation, allowing players to paint walls, install new flooring, replace fixtures, and make various design choices to transform each property according to their vision. The sequel introduces significant improvements, including graphical enhancements and a split between Flipper mode and Sandbox mode. In Sandbox mode, players can indulge in their creative instincts by building houses from scratch rather than focusing on renovation. The game boasts a vast furniture catalog featuring 1,500 items and provides the ability to share created houses with the community. Additionally, players can craft custom flipping quests to challenge friends. House Flipper 2 is set to launch on December 14th. Expeditions, a MudRunner game. Announced at Gamescom 2023, maintains the essence of its predecessors, games like MudRunner and SnowRunner, where the focus isn't on speed, but overcoming obstacles and difficult conditions through engineering, willpower, and ingenuity. In this off-road adventure, players choose maps with open-world areas filled with mission goals, hidden objectives, and challenging terrain. The vehicles, more compact than the previous iterations, range from pickup trucks to safari-like vehicles. Players customize their experience by selecting vehicles, equipment, extra fuel tanks and anchors, and setting up base camp with repair and fuel stations, research hubs, and personnel. On the map, freedom reigns, allowing players to pursue main and side missions with scientific themes such as scanning craters or cataloging plants. A new tool, a small recon drone, aids in scouting paths and identifying objectives. Driving, challenging and rewarding, requires adapting to different terrain by adjusting tire pressure, using winches, and skillfully navigating slopes. The game features both single-player and co-op modes, offering 3 distinct regions: Arizona, California, and the Carpathian Mountains, each with 4 unique maps. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, the successor to the 2020 edition, is an upcoming flight simulation video game developed by Asobo Studios and published by Xbox Game Studios. The game introduces an array of exciting features, including a career mode style mission system with diverse mission types, such as aerial firefighting, air search and rescue, and helicopter cargo transportation. With an emphasis on realism, new aircraft types like gliders, airships, and hot air balloons are introduced, along with environmental enhancements featuring dynamic elements like snow, tornadoes, auroras, animal migrations, and improved ground traffic reporting. While Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 stands as a standalone title, the developers ensure compatibility for virtually all add-ons from the 2020 version, promising a seamless transition for enthusiasts and an immersive aviation experience for both new and experienced players.